we're doing with life and the purpose of life too. I think now we're starting to realize and celebrate our purposes as people.
Yes.
You know, I think we're all, doesn't matter anymore. It used to be something that we did as you got older. You would hit that 30 mark and go, I need to find my purpose. I want to know what I'm doing all of this for. I want to get married. I want to have kids. But you find more and more people asking themselves that question, you know, younger and younger. You know, I want to care about what I do. I don't just want to have a job anymore. I want to love what I do. I want to love my life. I want things to have meaning. I want to be around people that are inspiring. I want to be around people that motivate me and move me. And I think something else that's also happening is that people are kind of like being more reflective of their day. You know, my nieces fall in between the ages of 5 and crazy enough, 5 and 22, believe it or not. And so I even see that their conversations are changing a little bit more, just not being so wild. I mean, they still get lit, but they're definitely celebrating life a little bit more and purpose and understanding, you know, family and friends and doing what they really want to do in life and spreading that love around and spreading their gift. And with that being said, I have a friend, a young lady who I believe, I'm trying to figure out the first time we met, and I'm not sure if it was through Kelly Rowland. I'm not sure if we met first on social media. I'm not sure if we just passed each other one day when she was up here, Sirius XM, with one of her clients, and we just locked eyes and started hugging. Like, I'm not even sure what that moment was, but our spirits just connected.
I met you on the real world. You didn't meet me.
Well, when we came face to face, I should say, when we came face to face, she may have been up here, Sirius XM, with one of her clients. And you talk about a young lady who is celebrating life and living their purpose. She's from Florida, but she was able, and I wanted her to come up here today to the Heather B Live crew and share her story, because she was able to find her purpose and just take it from like 0 to 100, and the grind has absolutely been incredible. She is a artist, I would say. Yes, she does hair and she's skilled and licensed to do hair, but what she's able to do with her clients and how she's been able to do it has absolutely been unbelievable. I want you guys to welcome to the show, Heather B Live, my friend, Miss Nikki Nelms. Love you, Nikki. Thank you for being here. Elms. I always say your name wrong. Why do I do that?
Everybody.
Elms.
I think I'm in my yearbook under Helms. Yeah, but it's Nelms.
It's Nelms.
Yeah.
Nikki Nelms. I always want to say Elms, like, and it sounds like I'm saying Helms, but Elms, like the store, you know, it's always the way it's always written out. But Nikki, everybody,
it's Helms.
It's everybody. Nikki,
Helms.
thank you so much for coming through.
You.
And I gave the short edited version of your come up and your purpose and the blessing to me that God has put on your life from Florida. If you can, really quickly, how did you get into doing hair and then making that leap, because a lot of people want to do it, going to the celebrity side of it? How did you make that jump?
I moved to Fort Lauderdale. I'm from St. Petersburg, but you know, that's not like a place where you hear of anything being shot, like a music video or whatever. So I moved to Miami. Miami is Florida's New York, or Florida's LA. So that was the closest and safest way for me to, you know, get to the industry. So I moved down there and worked in a salon, and I met the lady whose salon that I started working in. I met her daughter in college. I dropped out.
Okay.
So I met her daughter in a class, and her daughter knew that I did hair around campus or whatever. So she told me, or suggested, that I drop out and go work for her mom.
Suggested that you drop out of school?
And she was like, you should drop out and just, but she was like a free spirit.
Yeah.
And she didn't mean it in any way, but like, I guess she knew her mother was a creative, and she saw the benefits of just going after your dream, which that was beyond me. But her saying that to me, I took it like, what? Like, I ain't dropping out of school. I'm going to be an educated black woman, even though that wasn't even my thing. So she's like, you should drop out and go work for my mom. So I was like, nah, I'm good, love. Enjoy. So I went home for the summer, and I was like beauty supply shopping, looking in different magazines, and I saw her mom's salon like featured. So I was like, oh, snap. Like, she might be on to something.
Right.
So, she connected us, and I dropped out, and that was like my third salon that I worked in.
Really?
I worked in a salon when I was in high school. I wasn't licensed, but everybody in town knew I did hair.
Yeah.
So they had me come and work like after hours, like after the state board
was going, after their hours.
Like after they clocked out, it's like, all right, now your shift starts.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I worked in another one when I was like in transition from dropping out of school and trying to figure out my little life. So then I started working at a salon, and it was cool. I got fired.
The mama fired you?
Wow.
Best thing ever, though. Best thing ever.
Wait, why did you get fired?
Well, the reason that she said I got fired was because she told me that I had a takeover spirit, and that she thought I was trying to take over and run her salon, but I really wasn't. I was just doing my thing, and then everyone in the salon wanted to follow suit, so it everybody shifted, and they were like, oh, well, we want to take classes. We want to explore more than the salon life.
Wow.
What did I start to show off with today? There's always a hater in the midst.
But
over spirit.
But I realized, like, in hindsight, I don't think, she had to know what she was doing, but I think she did that on purpose, but for my purpose. Like, she was such a sweet person and nice person. I think that was like a moment of her being out of character.
Birdie out the nest.
Yeah, it was out of character for her, but it was like necessary for me.
Right.
That's why it made me.
Firing is usually always good.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Me.
justifiable.
Okay.
But I don't see any other way that I would have like left.
Right.
Like, I was so loyal. So I don't see how I would have just voluntarily left. It had to be extreme. And that's kind of the story of my life. Like it's always something extreme to make me go to the next level.
Now, a lot of us saw you first in Wayne's video. I don't know if that was your first. Was that the first video you were in, Lil Wayne's video? Or was it?
I think that was the only.
Yeah, but I'm just saying before.
Yeah.
This explosion now with social media. And give out your social really quickly.
Nikki Nelms. Yeah, just Nikki Nelms.
And spell it out.
I was about to say my email. NIKKINELMS.
So just in case you guys have any questions for Nick, you can hit her up now, because I think a lot of people hit that mark. You're talented. You know you have purpose. Maybe you're out of a gig right now and you're not sure what to do. But I meet so many people that want to be in this industry. They're talented in terms of wardrobe and fashion, talented in terms of makeup, talented in terms of hair, but don't know how to break in this industry. They just don't know how. What was your breaking point? What was your in?
I always followed my gut. Like, I didn't have a blueprint.
Right.
So that was my blueprint, so I think I might have come off a little different to people because I wasn't following a formula that maybe they'd seen before, or they, just my approach might have been shocking, or it could have been refreshing. I don't know. That's why I always preach, just do your thing. Like, even in styling, when you're on the other side, like, the best tool in your kit is your individuality. Like, I don't care how much people want to copy. They want to see something new. Like, I want to see something new. Like, don't be selfish. Let me see what you have,
Right.
So I feel like following your gut, your instinct, that's your in. Like, and it's nothing to teach. Like, I can't like describe it. You know your path,
right?
And it's a lot of things that you shouldn't, I don't know, seek advice for, because a person can only give you advice based on their level or their mood, and it might deter you in a wrong way, so you have to really be in tune with yourself. I don't know how much time we have.
No. I wanted to ask you really, really quickly, even with knowing your purpose, and even though you have reached, God has blessed you with so much, and even though you reach the point where you reach now, where you have these celebrity clients, if you can name them off and some of the people that you worked with, is there still a point where you get nervous? Because now you're talking your Oscars now, your Grammys, your Golden Globes, your SAG Awards, any of these big, it's award season, so any of these big award shows, you're going to see Nick somewhere on her gram, like, yep, I just got finished this, or yep, I get. Do you still get nervous?
It's very important, being nervous is like another big tool in my kit. If I'm not nervous, I'm nervous, because that means like I'm trusting in me.
Right.
Like, I like to not have the control, because I think that's where my creative juices come from. Like, I feel like that's honestly when I'm most connected to God, because I'm really praying like, all right,
God,
bring me
work this
something
out.
good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's necessary, you know?
And we're talking Serena, we're talking Zoe Kravitz, we're talking Solange, Janelle Monáe,
Journey Smollett,
like
Kelly Rowland,
Rowland,
Lala.
like Lala, huge clients with her. How long are you in town?
I go to London tomorrow.
You see how fancy I was gonna say, like, yeah, Heather, I go to London tomorrow.
No, I would love
Cheerio.
to be here for 2 weeks.
I know,
I just want to do my laundry.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, I want you to come back, because I know you have a joint venture now. You're doing something now.
I'm partnered with Maui Moisture.
Yeah.
Brought you some stuff.
Oh my gosh.
You get first. It's a big crew in here,
Yeah,
but you get first dibs.
Thank you.
Okay.
What do you
I
have
know
in
about
here?
Maui.
It's so much good stuff.
Talk about it while we because
This is my favorite product, the weightless oil.
Wow.
So good. I use it on the red carpets all the time. It's light, gives you a good shine. It's just a good product, a good line.
And those
it's all
products are all natural.
all
right?
natural,
Yes,
vegan,
Wow.
no parabens. They're the first powerhouse. They use aloe as their main,
Is their base.
their base. They're the first company to do that instead
They're
of
awesome.
like chemically enhanced water. Like, it's just really good.
It is.
My clients don't complain.
Yeah. Heather B Live Crew, like, seriously, Nikki, give out your social again. I want you guys to follow her and ask her questions. And I want you, Nikki, you hear me now, face to face, eyeball, eyeball. Come back when you come back from London.
I will.
Because I need your story. Seriously, like, it's an inspiration. I know you always hitting me like, sis, you're such inspiration, but you are an inspiration. I
Thank
don't
you.
do what you do. We don't do, but I love you, and I'm always inspired by
appreciate
everything you
you.
do. You know, I appreciate you too. You know that, and I want people to follow you. Give out your social again.
It's Nikki Nelms, NIKKINELMS.
Follow her, you guys. Follow her and support her with these products. I'm telling you, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna be posting this. Right away. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta sign off.